Go just a few minutes away was the Arapahoe
Bar Gold Panning
Park.
Yes.
Right. And it was Clear Creek that ran through Golden and also through this park.
People need to understand what we were dealing with here. We've talked about this a little bit, but Charlie is 81 years old. He would not give up. He was going to pan for gold. He's been talking about this for months, and he's been researching it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And he knew what he was doing and was ready to roll. He's done it before, but it's been so many years. And he had his pan bought months ago.
Yeah.
And he was ready. He was so adorable. And I think we've posted a few pictures already of that, but we'll have more.
I have an actual video of him teaching me how to pan for gold, and we probably should put that up.
We definitely should put that up. And we even have a picture of you, just a picture, but we have a picture of you showing Hannah what he showed you. So that was kind of cool.
Okay, so just to get an idea, this creek bed that runs from the mountains and goes in Golden, Colorado, it's actually a very calm creek, essentially. What is it called? Clear Creek. Yeah, doy. It's really nice. It's got a deep ravine you have to climb down into, and there's some places where you can walk down. They actually provide steps, but we walked down this real steep incline, which Donna could not go down, because if she went down, she would not be able to get back up again.
With the altitude issues, trying to climb back up. First of all, if you don't have some coordination, you probably aren't getting back up.
Well, I'm lucky anyway. I did not land on my rear.
I'm surprised Olivia or I didn't go down. We're both Gilligan. We're clumsy.
And I got down there, and it's like I was thinking to myself, it's like, okay, he's already prepared. He bought some shoes while we're there in Castle Rock, and to wade out into the water. I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? So what did I do? I took my socks and shoes off.
Right.
And that water was ice, stinking cold.
Okay, but what did he do? He sets down on rocks on the edge, and he's got his legs out there. He looks like a kid.
He did. He looked like a kid.
And he's focused, and he's panning.
And he was showing me what you have to do. And there's other people there that are panning up the gold for gold up the road there. They even saw a guy with a mechanical sifter. Which was kind of
some
cool.
of those people take it pretty seriously.
And it was actually a nice, quiet area. It's not overly commercialized. It's free for you to come in there. You have these places that commercialize it, and they have a gift store and everything like that. You have to pay to get in and do it.
Yep, this is nothing like that.
This place is for free.
And it wasn't overrun with people. There was a handful of people up and down through there, but nobody right up against us. Yeah. We had our own area. And it was unbelievable, though, that up top it was so much hotter than it was down by the water.
Oh, it was so nice.
When
and cool
I came down there
there
to check on you guys and to take some pictures, it was a lot cooler down there.
Right.
Something I want to make sure that I mention is that you should always research these places before you go and find out what the rules are. Because
we found that
I found that stuff out before we ever left. You could only dig on one side.
Yes.
And only in certain spots. Part of it was a bike and walking trail and some different rules like that. I can't remember those details.
One of the rules was we were sitting there. This is just up the stream from us. There was a man who was panning, right? And he was yelling at some people across the creek from him, and I guess you're not allowed to use a shovel on one side of it, which happens to be the walking trail side. You can't use it on that side, but you can still dig at the side, but only with a tiny shovel. You can only just pick at it a little bit, not like huge.
With a scoop.
With a scoop.
But not with a shovel.
Right.
And
his side you could.
Right. And they make that very clear on their site, because I remember us reading that. We were just scooping. We weren't doing the digging, so we could do it wherever we wanted over there. Right. But it was actually a lot of fun, and absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it was
absolutely
really nice.
Beautiful. I was totally impressed with the whole thing, and it came to a quick, abrupt end.
Unfortunately, I was really getting into it.
And you'll see on Facebook also where we saw the totally clear skies when we showed up. I took a picture across to the mountains because it was so picturesque. And then I took the same picture right before we wrapped things up and left, because the sky was turning black.
Right. Exactly.
It's like, where did that come from? It popped over the mountains.
So I went probably through 2 pans of sifting for setup
of panning.
Panning, 2 of them. And the last one, it's like you yelled at us, or Donna or someone, I don't remember who it was, that said, "Hey, listen, you need to look over there. There's thunderstorm coming in." And so I said, okay, Charlie was still working on one.
He can't quit in the middle either.
No.
That might be where he finds gold.
Exactly. And so I said, okay, Charlie, you know what? I'm just going to dump this out. This thunderstorm, after experiencing that hailstorm, that was like, I do not want to be caught.
Yeah, we were a little gun shy at that
exposed to that kind of, that was just terrifying. And there was some hail in it too, by the way. Remember when we were driving away?
Yeah, later. Yeah.
And, so I said, Charlie, let's just go ahead and dump this and go like that. And I didn't want to like push him hard because I didn't want him to get sad because I love Charlie.
He smiles all the time.
We
don't want to make the smile go away.
So we sifted through my pan, right? Because I still had a lot left in there. And guess what we found in there?
A tiny little bit of gold.
Yes, gold flakes. We actually found some. And he was wanting to give that to me because it was out of my pan. I was like, no.
You found it.
You found it. You keep it. I was the one that was getting ready to just dump it out and let's get out of here because I didn't want to be caught in the storm. So you can have it. And besides, you know what? It was just a little gold. What am I going to do with that?
And who wanted to do it more than anybody?
He did.
If anybody deserved to come away with it, it was him. And Hannah, by the way, 16-year-old Hannah. Mm-hmm. She's like, that was so much fun. Do you think we'll have time to do it again?
I would love to do it again.
And she was so pumped. She was so excited.
It was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was.
It was. So, yeah, that really meant a lot to us. That's something, first time ever. I mean, you know what? It wasn't on my bucket list, but it should have been, and I can check that one off.
And again, we thought we'd have fun with it, but more than anything, we're like, this will be so fun for Charlie. I'm so glad we're doing it for Charlie.
Yeah.
We all had so much fun. We loved it.
Yes, we did. So, okay, so we visited Donna's home.
Right.